Happy cat, perfect, you're here. So you need to create balance and harmony for yourself so that you can stop tripping yourself up, tricking yourself. You know, people in your reality could also be tricking you. I wanted to clarify that too. So while I was mentioning the North and South Node, being mindful of your ancestors trying to trick you into doing this, that, or the other, someone in your life could try, you know, to trick you. So the more love you have for yourself, the more balance and harmony you're going to create, and more liberation and freedom you'll have mentally, physically, and emotionally from those people. Lena, hey honey, I've been back. I already did a whole hour. That's the problem. Some of you probably, after it goes live, don't get to see it, but I'll put you on my listy poo. Kim Kerrigan is next. Kerrigan, hi feisty pants. It's 4:15. Okay, I can go till 5, so I have another 45 minutes. Kerrigan, I want to give her a minute, see if she gets in here. Oh, hey, Star Mama. I did your reading on the last one, so it's already up. Oh, my lordy, I'm hot. I'm sweating like a S. Oh, son of a bitch. Is Kerrigan here? Someone share it to Kerrigan. Damn it. Oh, here she is. Kerrigan, hey mama. Okay, so it's your turn. Let me pull your cards. I wanted to wait till you got in here. Then there's Andrea, Bean, Miss Hippie, Scarlett, Denise, Amavi, Britt, Lena, and Feisty. Okay, Kerrigan, here we go. Oh, 12th house, cleansing and clearing cycles. As I already mentioned, you're holding on to some grief. You're holding on to some hurt, some pain from the past, okay? So this is going to be with someone or something else not going your way. Again, those expectations not being met. So 12th house is all about the destruction, you know, of the darkness and how we handle it and how we feel afterwards. You know, do we feel cleansed? Do we feel cleared? Can we rebuild again? Okay. Well, it starts with forgiveness. I don't care if it's someone else or yourself. You have to forgive them and you have to forgive yourself. You have to let it go, because holding on to, you know, anger, resentment, hatred in any way, shape, or form for someone else or yourself regarding the past is like cancerous. It's as bad can be. And you hold the key to unlocking that freedom and liberating yourself. And it's through forgiveness. Okay. So forgive yourself of any darker phases you've been through mentally, physically, and emotionally, shadow character work, ego work, karmic work, whatever the cycles have been. Okay. And let go of that grief, let go of that guilt, let go of that shame, let go of the hurt, let go of the pain. It's like a hot coal. Why the fuck are you holding on to it? Let it go. If you start a brush fire, you start a brush fire. The firefighters will put it out. Okay. They volunteer to do that, you know. Andrea. But that's what happens to your emotions, your feelings, your pain. It becomes a fire inside of you that's very painful and hurtful. Hey, EJ Mama. Okay. Andrea's next. I don't know. Joshy, baby. Got y'all on my list. Okay. Andrea, it's a facade, it's illusion. You're making this up in your head. This could be about someone or something else, and it's going to interfere with your health, your happiness and joy, and potentially your wealth. So your abundance, people, places, and things. So stop getting all up in your head, all up in your feelings, all up in the past, all up in these emotions that aren't even real. You know, stop doing that, okay? And redirect your energy. Mars is all about intention, motivation, and power. You know, which way are you going to use your energy, your power, your God-given ability to manifest your hopes, dreams, needs, wants, desires? You know, thinking it's not going to happen is definitely going to make it not happen. Okay. So you need to create more health when it comes to your manifesting by truly believing in them instead of thinking it's not real. Okay. So Mars is definitely asking you to act now, even on your health. Maybe you need to take some, you know, steps towards clearing heart, mind, body, and soul, physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever's going on. You've been faking it for too long, thinking you're fine and you're not. Could go both ways, mama. Who just joined me? Hazel, Allison, 5D. Amavi, I already got you. Oh, there we go. Allison, Mama, Hazel. Amavi, are you trying to get 2 readings by coming in as a different name? It's not happening on my watch. Being Miss Hippie. Okay, y'all, my boobs are sweating so bad. Boob sweat update. Level 111. Drip factor. I could fill up fucking a baby bottle with sweat. Okay. Being Miss Hippie. You're working too much for the wrong people, places, and things. It's getting in the way of your hopes and dreams. So because of this, you're overworking for other people, places, and things. You need to create balance and harmony so that you can find time to go after your dreams. First, though, you need to accept the fact that you have dreams. You're allowed to have them. You're allowed to go after them. I don't care what phase you're at in your life. If you're a daughter, a partner, a mother, you know, whatever, you still have your own hopes and dreams. Don't get lost in other people's hopes and dreams. You're not a supporting actor in someone else's reality. You're living your own life, you guys. That's just it. We all think that we're not good enough to be center stage, the star of the show. And we're watching everybody else's show and all of them and just losing our gifts and our energy. And it's just such a, throw your TV out, throw the idols out, throw the movies out. I mean, you guys, that is key to living your life abundantly and in your unique power. Okay. So being Miss Hippie, accept yourself, accept your dreams for what they are, and accept the need to dream. You guys, if we have nothing we're working towards, if we don't have hopes, dreams, needs, goals, whatever, life becomes pretty boring and depressing. So don't let that happen to you. Well, it's like 90 in my apartment because I don't have air conditioning. I just have this little swamp cooler, and it's pretty swampy up in here. Scarlet. Oh my God, here we go again. A continuation in a way. Grief, you're holding on to guilt, shame, hurt, and pain from the past. You have got to stop doing that, because when your hands are full of worry and fear and sadness and rejection and turmoil and whatever else, you can't hold on to all the people, places, and things, the abundant, resources out there for you. You can't pick both up with your hands full of all this shit from the past, this hurt, this pain, this whatever. And it stores on the body. It stores on the body in weight. It stores on the body in forms of cancer. It stores on the body in the forms of pain and joint and muscular issues, you guys. You have got to stop holding on to grief, to guilt, to shame, to pain, to hurt that is in the past. Let it go. If that's a form of victimization, you're slowly, digging your grave. You need to tap into the abundance that is all around you and stop, like vegetation. Do you think I'm going to cry over what I couldn't pick from my crop that already died, or enjoy what I was able to harvest and eat it and share it and plant new seeds of intention with what's left over? I can't grovel and get sad about what I couldn't harvest. A lot of tomatoes fall off the tree. A lot of tomatoes are eaten by the rabbits in my fucking garden back east. My dog, my cats, they all fucking get up on the lettuce and stuff. Shit happens. You have to let it go. You can't cultivate dead stuff, you guys, okay? So Ostara is coming in upside down because spring and rebirth, all of that cannot happen unless you let this dead fertile soil be what it is. Growth, for new health, wealth, and abundance. Let the past be growth, fertile soil for health, wealth, and abundance. Don't cling on to the past and that story and that victimization, the hurt and the pain, you guys. Stop doing that, Scarlet. Denise. Oh, I'm sweating like a biscuit. Okay, Denise, your ancestors, angels, and guides have been trying to talk to you. They're coming in upside down. Maybe they're trying a new way. Maybe they're like, we got to try a new song and a dance here because she is not getting the message. What is up? I'm not sure. But maybe you could also just extend a little message to them and be like, what up? I'm here. Sorry, I was busy. That's totally okay. You guys don't realize how easy it is to start communicating with your ancestors, angels, and guides. You don't have to build some shrine and mausoleum and big old altar. No. You could be on the shitter having a chit chat with your ancestors, angels, and guides. You could be in the car. I mean, granted, I wish you would be focused in the car. I'm so tired of people vlogging and doing shit in their cars and that whole kiki shit. Okay, don't even get me started. I'm not even talking about that. Censor myself. Okay. But call them up any old time you like. Your ancestors, angels, and guides are easily accessible. I like to, well, I'm kind of fucking crazy. I walk around with my grandmother's ashes. I'll sprinkle her anywhere. I'm basically talking to that bag of ashes. I have jewelry of hers out on my altar, her pictures, you know, it's different things like that to connect with. But if you don't have any of that, that's fine too. You don't need all this witchy woo woo stuff, you guys. Stop thinking you need to have all this stuff to connect with what's already inside of you. The blood is in there. The codes are in here. The energy is in here and out here. It's not in I mean, I believe in crystal therapy. I believe in the aromatherapy. I believe in all these therapies, but they're just to sort of show you what's already inside here. Like a therapist would show you how to use your arm again. You already have the arm. They're not giving you the arm. They're giving you back the ability to use it though. So some people use singing bowls and crystals and meditation to connect with their ancestors, angels, and guides, but it's not always necessary. And the more song and dance you create, the harder it is to create space. You want to simplify it. So if it's a bath, if it's lighting a candle, if it's lighting some incense, if it's connecting with the particular crystal, whatever it is, find a way to do it and do it more regularly, you guys. Okay, why? I'll just put Jess. Okay. Hi, we're doing readings. Okay, so back to Denise. Connect with your ancestors, angels, and guides with more discipline. Make it more regular, you guys. That is a habit you need to make. That is a practice you need to make. This connection to them. Calling them up more regularly. Checking in with them more regularly. And there's no perfect way to do it, you guys. So many of you message me in my direct messages. How do you do this, that, or the other? However you feel. Or look into your ancestry. That's the other problem. We're appropriating everybody else's culture but our own. I'm Irish and Polish and Jewish. I should be looking into the mysticism that comes from my roots. Yes, I'm a Gemini and I love cross-contaminating and mixing it all up and finding new ways to make it all come together and blast off from other sectors, from other, cultures and beliefs and, but we're coming to this potluck dinner with the same fucking sage, with the same crystals, with the same whatever. Bring some new magic by getting back into who you are and what you are, you guys, okay? Connecting with your ancestors, angels, and guides. And there's no perfect way to do it, but you got to be disciplined. You got to be consistent. You got to be regular about it, okay? Amavi. Okay. Amavi, Capricorn is coming in and it is heavy hitting all of the charts because we have Capricorn, that was in Saturn, Pluto, and then the South Node will be in Capricorn eventually. So it's time to manage your shit, manage the downloads, manage the direction, manage the schedule, manage the calendar, manage the action, manage this motherfucking shit, you guys, so that you don't regret coulda, woulda, shoulda down the road. Do it now so that you have no regrets later, you guys. It is crunch time now. Come November, you want to be able to sit back and relax. It is not time to go on vacation right now, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and check out. Sure, you and your kids might be enjoying the last long days of summer before they go back to school, but it is time to get back into gear. Okay, you guys? We can't coast all the way through this. No. But you need to persevere, okay? Stick it out. Do the work now so that you can handle your shit down the road, okay? So that you have no regrets, no hurdles that went unchecked down the road, okay? I can't put up the red signs big enough, you guys. Do the work now or it's going to come abruptly later. You can do it now or you'll be forced to do it later. That's what Saturn is all about. That's what Capricorn is all about. That's what this retrograde is all about. Do your work. You don't have to be told. You're not 2.5 anymore. You need to manage yourself, okay? And it's not anybody else's fault in the end because it's your fault. Britt is next. Okay, Britt, it's time to surrender heart, mind, body, and soul to the people, places, and things that you have allowed into your sphere. You called them on, heart, mind, body, and soul. The Venus, these relationships, mentally, physically, and emotionally, with health, wealth, and abundance, people, places, and things, family, friends, and lovers, were called on by you like a magnet, okay? Venus, you can have a relationship with anything, though, and with Libra moving into Venus, we need to create liberation by creating freedom and harmony. Balance and harmony will create liberation for everybody, okay? And then we can truly expand, because when we're freed up, when our hands are free, we can do more, be more, and experience more, and expand for our ancestors, angels, and guides. It's really that simple. Surrender to what you have to do right now in your relationships, heart, mind, body, and soul, family, friends, and lovers, people, places, and things. Stop kicking and screaming. Stop putting your hands up like, I didn't do it. I'm not supposed, like, this isn't my responsibility. If it's in your fucking sphere, it probably is your problem. Okay? So, Venus, relationships, surrender to the truth so that you can expand. Amavi, I already did yours, silly Billy. That was Britt's. Lena's next. Oh, I see. I just read your message. I'm sorry. Okay. Lena. We have Sagittarius coming up, and Scorpio is going to be moving from Jupiter into Sagittarius in November or the end of September, like I said. And if you want to be chasing after your hopes and dreams, going where this little arrow goes into the direction of your hopes and dreams, you better handle your shit now. Scorpio is all about cleansing and clearing the cycles. So before we get into Sagittarius, we need to cleanse and clear those cycles now. And this could be with some friends, family, friends, and lovers. Friendship is union, you know, connection, bonds. You need to cleanse and clear them now, because some friends, some people in your life might not be believing in your hopes and dreams, or you need to fall back on your friends that lift you up and support you in your hopes and dreams, okay? And that will encourage growth in all areas of your life. To go back to a person that you sort of dismissed or let go or fall to the wayside, that shows like the shedding of ego to go back to a friend, you know, and I see a lot of that happening recently, this reconnection. And that's why I don't really another reason why I don't really believe in twin flames. I believe in soul connections with people for any given reason. You could be passing a hobo on the street and have an instantaneous connection that was necessary and part of your soul's evolution, the shedding of your ego. And believe me, I've had many. So it is not always left to just lovers. It could be with friends, a soul connection that needs to be revisited so that you can create growth in your heart, mind, body, and soul. We get so fixated on this union with love, with a partner, with a family, with cultivating that we dismiss the even more important unions, friendship, community. This is vital to anybody's existence. And EJ knows. Until I was a part of a private group on Facebook, an intimate group with her, and like at the time it was way less than 50 people, but now it's an amazing group of like 50 women. I had no idea of sisterhood, and I have 4 fucking sisters. It is necessary. It is vital. If you want to rise and shine, you want to do it with all the other stars around you. You want to do it with a galactic team of people around you. And as a Cancer growing up, thinking I was just a Cancer and not really this Gemini, I was like love sick over I was boy crazy over every guy. I was like a whore. I just wanted to lay down and make a baby with anybody. And now I don't even want kids. And I'm just like, what was I even thinking? And the more you know, the more you can do better for yourself. Heart, mind, body, and soul. If I had a kid, it would be raising me, okay? I don't even remember to shower, except during these heat waves. I take like 2 showers a day. Believe me, I'm not even smelling like roses. And I'm taking like 2 showers a day. Hey, get inspired. And that's why I created this group, but I created it for men and women. I like the duality. I like the contrast. I like while it's just Josh and Amavi, I like what they bring to the table, okay? So I'm here for everybody. Feisty. Did I do Feisty? Did I do Lena? No, Feisty is next. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. Feisty. Service is coming up. You need to service yourself first. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Heart, mind, body, and soul. That comes back to that managing yourself before you try and manage everyone else. You have to manage your input if you want to change the output around you, okay? You can't change other people, places, and things. You can only change your reaction, the motivation behind your action, the love that you show up with or not, your perspective. That's all you can do. You can't change the circumstances around you, okay? So we were just talking about it. Soulmates, though, you will be connecting better once you start to love yourself more and service yourself more and check yourself more with your soul tribe, the people, places, and things that you need to thrive, to rise and shine, okay? And Aquarius is the humanitarian in the zodiac, so it's the one giving back to other people, but it's also this leader that isn't looking to be seen, but it's also always on to the next best thing. So if you want to connect with your soulmates, you really have to put in that work with these relationships. They're not like magical fairy farts. They take work. Sometimes we separate and we come back. It's just a magnetism. It's just how it works, you guys. So some people in your life you're going to be reconnecting with, some of your soul tribe. It might even feel like some of these people were in a past life with you, or they were a part of your earlier life, like your childhood, teens, early 20s, whatever, so on and so forth. And the more you take care of yourself, the more you can recognize these people coming back to you. And why? Is it good? Is it bad? Are they a part of your karmic evolution? Are they sabotaging you, or are they healthy and good for you? In a place of power, in a place of service for yourself, you'll be able to decide wisely, okay? So Aquarius is saying, be innovative, be ahead, be progressive, don't fall back on the wrong people, places, and things, but do accept people that have changed just like you have. We're all capable of change, you guys. So some people we left in the past may have equally changed just as much as you, and you'll find that spark again, that connection again. EJ, mama. EJ, you're on a journey. Here you are. Here are your ancestors, angels, and guides. You're always on your path. Whether you think you've fallen off track or not, you're just going more and more into the direction of your soul's quest, you know, towards completion, towards wholeness, heart, mind, body, and soul. So you may have even been connecting more with your ancestors, angels, and guides, creating growth, heart, mind, body, and soul, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and you're able to go on this journey that much more, you know, that much stronger and bigger and bolder. But don't forget, you're making spirit-led moves. So I believe, didn't you like quit your job and everything recently? You know, that's a big, bold, spirit-led move. You're standing in your power. You want to create growth for yourself, heart, mind, body, and soul. And as a Cancer, you ain't going to put up with bullshit. So the Cancer card is coming in upside down. You need to get over any feelings, emotional cleansing and clearing, and love yourself, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, and know that you are worthy of continued growth, continued success, continued happiness and joy. It's just all a part of this journey. You got to get back on that track and keep going, one foot in front of the other. Pound the pavement. Do whatever you got to, okay? It is hot as balls. And you knew you were deserving of something better, and it's time to trust that your ancestors, angels, and guides are going to put that on your path, that are going to put that along this journey for you, a better job, okay? Let me move this fan so that I'm like not dripping. It's just loud. Oh. I can already feel it. Thank you, baby Jesus. Okay, the papers are all blowing around. Hold on. God damn it. Okay. It's like blowing everything around now that I put it in here. Okay. Jesus, I feel like Beyonce, but like major malfunction. Okay, Josh is next. Then Allison, Hazel, Jess, and Get Inspired, and then I'll do last call because then I got to get going. Okay, Josh, Neptune is coming in, and Neptune is right now retrograde in Pisces, so some dream work. Whether or not you're going after your hopes and dreams, you know, with passion and calculated, cool, calm, and collected, or your dreams are kind of getting darker and you're not believing in them as much. That's up to you. These retrogrades allow us to revisit areas of weakness so that we can build ourselves up that much better, that much bigger, that much bolder, and go after our hopes and dreams that much stronger, okay? So Neptune is coming in. Work on the retrograde there. And loneliness. Loneliness is also like isolation. You know, you have taken a time out for yourself in a way. Don't think that you are lonely because other people don't like you or don't want to be around you or any way, shape, or form. No, you've almost created this. You've taken a step back, isolated yourself, and you need to remember that you're actually never alone. Your family, friends, and lovers are all... Hold on, something is blowing back here. You're never alone. Your ancestors, angels, and guides are always with you. You just have to reach out to them, as I was saying earlier. So be wise, you know. Don't let these nightmares trip you up. They are just areas you're revisiting to clean things up so that you can make your dreams that much stronger, make them that much more, you know, able to be realized and manifested. That's what these retrogrades allow us to do, you guys. Hey, Horse Whisperer, glad you joined us. I'll put you on my listy poo. I'm almost done anyways, so it's close. Allison is next. Allison, I love. You need to love yourself first and then decide who else comes. Family, friends, and then lovers, then partners. Leah, well, I'll put you on the list and you'll watch the replay, Mama. If anything, you guys pop on whenever I show up live so you can potentially get on the list if I'm at that part. So anyways, you need to work on self-love so that you can show up more lovingly in your unions with family, friends, and lovers. But you have to love yourself first or you can't be there fully for others, okay? You need to trust that others love you when you love them. Don't question it. Don't worry about it. You are a warrior of love. You are here to give love. And here's the other thing. If you love someone, you have to love them and take that risk. And they might not potentially love you the same way back. And you have to be okay with that. But you have to trust that your love is enough for you. And you can love anybody you so choose. And that if they don't love you, you have enough love for yourself to just say, fuck it, whatever. I love myself. I don't care if you don't love me. But anyhow, love yourself, trust yourself, and let go of any guilt, shame, hurt, pain. All of this was surfacing in all of the horoscopes. So I'm going to talk about that for sure. But let go of the hurt and the pain, the guilt and the shame, whatever it is from the past, keeping you from loving yourself. What are we doing here, Mama? You are a matriarch to your boys, to your grandkids. You're showing their wives, you know, how amazing you are because they pick versions of you in their wives, you know, or in their girlfriends. You need to step it up, be loud and proud, roar from the rooftop. I love myself. Like, you don't even realize how beautiful and magical you are. Don't be putting up with any bullshit people from the past. Don't feel guilt that you have to put up with people from the past. No, no, no. Love yourself, trust yourself, and know that the more you love yourself, the more you're going to be able to trust yourself to make the right choices when it comes to love, to people, places, and things that you allow into your life, okay? And the bigger the lover, the more cautious you need to be because people love lovers. Oh, they love a lover. But they don't have the same to give in return, and it's not fair often. But don't be a doormat either. Hazel. Okay. Hazel, basically, this is the theme, cleansing and clearing the 8th house cycles so that we can have fun when we move into Sagittarius. I already closed. So when we move Jupiter into Sagittarius soon, we can blast off having fun, enjoying the hard work that we have done. Remember, we are not warriors. We are warriors of love. So we can cleanse and clear these cycles and love ourselves. We can look at our darkness. We can look at the grimy, shitty parts of ourselves and others and move past that, beyond that, clean ourselves off like a duck in the oil spills. It's still a beautiful duck under there. It just needs a little TLC, tender, loving care. Okay. That's what these cycles need right now from us. Not worry, not fear, not concern. No, the only concern you need to have is how quickly you're acting on cleansing and clearing them because time is of the essence. We have to act now, not later. If we waited around to clean up these dirty creatures, they'd just be dead already, you guys. So You could be impatient with yourself in the progress of cleansing and clearing these cycles. Well, I have to ask you, how busy are you? How hard are you working? Because that's going to determine how far along you are. If you're impatient, if you've got time to be impatient, you've got time to get to work. Okay? Love you, Hazel. You're welcome, Allison. I love you. Jess is next. Jess, the key to your recovery from whatever you're going through, whatever breakdown, heart, mind, body, and soul, mentally, physically, emotionally, with family, friends, and lovers, with health, wealth, and abundance, whatever the problem is, the key, the solution is being happy. Approaching it with a sense of happiness and joy. I don't care how ugly, sad, or depressing it looks. If you can come from a place of love, a place of happiness, a place of joy, you can bring that. Oftentimes we're looking around for the happiness, we're looking around for the joy, we're looking around for the silver lining. Did it ever occur to you that you might be that angel? You might be that silver lining for someone or something else. You might be that person that can show up with a different perspective and flip the script for everyone else, Jess. So, the key to your success, the key to your recovery is happiness. You need to be happy. You guys, if you are happy, singing and skipping along, no one is going to fuck your day up. They won't even have the nerve to. They're probably going to think you're slightly handicapped. And that's okay. I'd rather live in that world than have people try to bother me for being happy and joyous. How about you just let me go on and be happy and joyous and do my own thing and keep evolving and ascending and growing my wings? You guys are entitled to being happy. It's your God-given right. The key to anything in this life is being happy and joyous, having an attitude of gratitude, finding the love, or being the love, being the happiness, being the joy, showing up and showing others that it's there. They just didn't see it at first, okay? And that is how we all grow, okay? We don't grow knocking people down, putting people in their place, making things tough, making things challenging. We don't grow by having a puss attitude. No. We grow by showing up and glowing up. Whenever I was having problems at the catering company, I said, no, I don't have a problem. I have an opportunity to find a solution. And then when this happens again, I have the remedy. I have the recipe. I have the know-how. I have the ability. There's no problem in your life that isn't there for a reason. It's surfacing for a reason, you guys. I've definitely derailed, but the key to your recovery is happiness. The key to your growth is happiness and joy. Finding it, cultivating it, being responsible for it, not looking for it in others. It's nice to be happy with and around others, but let me tell you, it'd be a lot happier if you were happy on your own and brought your own happiness to the table. It gets tiring and hard for the happy people to have to be happy for everybody. Comedians, they're some of the most depressed people there are on earth. It's hard having a song and a dance every time for someone else that's depressed and down and feeling down and out. No, you got to make yourself happy. That's not my job. No. And it's not your job to make your kids happy either. They got to find out what makes them happy. Your job is to encourage their happiness. Your job is to get excited with them and say, you can do that. You can do anything. That is amazing. If that makes you happy, if that gets you excited, I am 100% behind you. I will help you along the way. I will be your spot person, whatever the case may be. Your job isn't to create their happiness. It's to help them manufacture it, to help them learn how to do it. Okay? So that was Jess. Get Inspired is next. More, Mama. Yeah, I got you on my list, you poo. Okay. Get Inspired is next. Okay. Okay with the wind. My God. It's like blowing the cards and everything away in my hair. I hate when my hair tickles me from the wind. Excuse me. Get Inspired is where I'm at next because I just had to get all flustered. Vanity is coming in upside down, meaning you're shedding the ego, you're shedding the glory, you're shedding the need to be seen, which is the theme for this Leo season, you guys. It's not like we don't want to be seen. We want to stand out in a crowd, but for the right reasons. We don't want to blend in. We don't want to be on trend. No, I want you to do you and do you so boldly that people are like, who the fuck is she? that looks cool. Oh my God, I didn't know you could be so authentically true to you. Maybe I'll do that myself this season. And that becomes the new trend. Everybody doing themselves. Stop trying to follow everyone else. And let me tell you, a lot of those looks don't look good on all of you. I don't even care what you say. Save your hate mail. But this coming upside down is brilliant. It's you evolving, and the I evolve card came up. This is the evolution of the soul, the shedding of the ego and ascension of the soul. The soul can rise like a hot air balloon once we let these little, waders, these sandbags go, which are our ego and vanity and fear and worry and criticism and all of these things getting in the way of our happiness and joy. So that takes us to the clouds, imagination station, mama. The more you evolve, the more you let go of people, places, and things that you think you need to be this way or that way, or show up this way or that way, look good this way or that way. You will be able to imagine a world for yourself that is curated just for you, heart, mind, body, and soul, instead of out of the magazines and part of someone else's life. You'll get to live your own life authentically true to who you are and what you are. Horse Whisperer, you're next, mama. Again with the guilt and the shame, and it seems like it's my older, more mature ladies that are going through some of the harder work. Guilt and shame, grief, hurt and pain. You have to let it go. It's from the past. It's like saddlebags. Like, that is not looking cute on the beach, okay? Let that shit go. It's like a little tummy pouch. Let that shit go. Release, fart, poop, whatever, it out. Let it go. The people, places, and things, the hurt, the shame, the guilt, the pain, whatever from the past. Let it go so you can blast the fuck off. Jupiter is coming in upside down because we are facing those Scorpio cycles, cleansing and clearing. Yeah, it's gone direct, but there's still that wobble effect. We still have some cleansing and clearing of the darkness, the ego, the shadow character work and development, sex, drugs, and rock and roll to cleanse and clear. I've been having it. Everybody's been going through it. All of our past. I mean, I was going down some deep and dark alleys. Like, I can't believe I fucked that guy, that biker, that outlaw. Like, I was just spiraling out of control this past week thinking, and I'm like, wait, but I'm not doing any of that right now. Why am I letting that bother me right now? That was something I did in the past. Those were some of the mistakes I made. That isn't my life right now. It was like, you can use your imagination for anything. Good, bad, ugly. Make sure if you're going down memory lane, you enjoy where you're going. So anyways, Jupiter, if you want to expand heart, mind, body, and soul, if you want to blast off, you've got to let go of the guilt, the shame, the hurt, the pain, because this is blocking you. This is an impasse. It could be someone from your past, some part of your past, some ego from your past, some challenging moments and actions from your past. Whatever the case may be, it is not who you are right now. You have got to let it go. Why did I turn purple all of a sudden? Like, why does that happen when I was talking about, like, crown chakra work? Like, why? I looked like a fucking, I was on Willy Wonka. Like, wow, what the hell is going on here? Denise, we're going to need your feedback on that. Okay, Leah is next, even though she's at work and can't watch. Leah, without a doubt, 100%, you are not the victim. You are the hero. You are not here to worry. You are here to be a warrior. Plant the seeds of intention. Get ready for fall and winter. You guys know these cycles come in like clockwork. Get ready for it. We are getting ready to cleanse and clear. Everybody says they love fall. Everybody says they love Halloween. But do they love the dark work, introspective work that comes with it? The cleansing and clearing, the releasing, the shedding, the, being around your family and triggers. Do you guys really like fall as much as you say you do? I don't know. I have got to question some of you about that. So without a doubt, you are not the victim here. You are the hero for your ancestors, angels, and guides, here to plant seeds of intention to create miracles. The blank card from my deck came up. The sky's the limit. It's a blank slate, honey. You can do anything. You can be anyone. I am whoever I say I am. And so long as you feel it and resonate with it and believe it in the core of your being, it is true. It is going to happen. Okay, you guys? We have got to start believing in the miracles, believing in the seeds of intention. And without a doubt, 100%, trust, believe, and receive. Our ancestors, angels, and guides are providing for us. You guys, everything you want is already here. If you can think it, dream it, write it, draw it, create it, imagine it, it's here somewhere. It's just got to be materialized. Now, how fast that happens It's like believing in Tinkerbell, you know? You got to believe it in your heart. You got to cheer it on. You got to get excited about it. You got to know that it's right around the corner, or else it will never come to fruition. I promise you that. You have got to believe in it without a doubt, 100%, that it is yours. It is there. It is. And here's the thing. So say you believe in it 100% without a doubt, and you're like, Ashley, well, I didn't get it. Well, 100% without a doubt, you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get what you need, and you're going to get what you vibrate with. So just because you didn't get this, that, or the other doesn't mean you didn't get it. You got it. You got what you needed. We don't always get what we want here, you guys. We got to start with our needs first. Then we go after our hopes and dreams. If we don't have the oars and if we don't have the boat properly constructed, we're not going anywhere in this little boat. You have got to get the foundational work, the needs taken care of. Then you can go after the wants, the hopes, the dreams. So many of us are wanting this, that, or the other. And until we make it a need, it will never come to be a part of our reality. It's just that simple. So you can want for anything, but unless you really, really, really need it, it's not necessarily going to be a part of your reality. It's just that plain and simple. So, Amor. And then I'll do last call. Amor, you've got to have faith, honey child. That's what this all falls back on. That's the foundation for all of the miracles. Trusting, believing, and receiving. That is faith in action. Trusting, believing, and receiving, okay? Indecision comes when we have a lack of faith, when we don't believe, when we don't trust, we don't receive the proper downloads, we don't receive the proper insight, we don't receive the proper nudges and pushes from our intuition. So you have to have that faith. You have to trust, believe, and receive that you're doing the right thing for yourself, heart, mind, body, and soul. Mercury is coming in upside down because, again, we're dealing with that retrograde. So some of the downloads are coming in upside down, wonky, and you're questioning it. You're confused about it, this, that, or the other. But know that it's not the right time to get a new job. It's not the right time to sign a new contract. It's not the right time to do anything. You need to wait until Saturday, August 18th. And after that, things will start to merge more harmoniously. But see the kinks now. See what's not working in your favor now. Oh my fucking God, if they message me one more picture of these goddamn kids, it's like they're not even your kids. How many pictures of these kids can you take? I can understand. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Stop. Okay, last call for alcohol. I'll tell you if you already got your reading. I saw Kerrigan raise her hand. What's that all about? You got your reading. I already did it. You were the second person in this second live. Anybody else that didn't get a reading, let me know and I'll do it before I get going because it's almost 5 now and I've been on for like an hour and a half. Weird noise. This feels. Oh, you're so cute, Kerrigan. I fucking love you. I love you. I was like, this is not Heads Up 7-Up. What is she doing? Oh, I love you. Anybody else before I go? I know there's a lag. Let me know if you didn't get a reading. I love you guys. And remember, when I do the zodiac scopes, Aries is the first house. So you could look at that as your ascendant. Because that is where the first house is for everybody, okay? And depending on what your ascendant sign is, say like I'm a Gemini. The first house is in Gemini. That would make my second house in Cancer, my third house in Leo, so on and so forth. We're going to talk more about that soon. Star, hey baby girl, I did your reading in the first one towards the end. So I'm going to get off and let everybody watch the replay here then and wring out my boobs because they are sweating like so bad, you guys. But it's making me glow naturally. Okay, I love you guys.